Hello, people of YouTube. Welcome back to part 3 of my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. And again, my name is GoldRaptor17, also known as Mike. Most of you know me as Mike. We're going to go ahead and go on to Chapter 2 here. So if you did go ahead and beat the bandits pretty easily in Chapter 1, we're going to go ahead and go on to Chapter 2. Alright, Chapter 2, Rescue. Let's go. Alright, so we are back at the Mercenary Fort here. And here we meet a new fellow of the mercenary group called Riz. He's a staff wielder. Riz is actually sick. He had a fever. Even the smallest lapse invites death. Definitely, that's true if you're at war. Even if you let up a little bit, you're pretty much done, so... Yeah, he will be recuperating for a little while longer. And yeah, Riss is their only staff leader, so they really need him to heal them up when they get damaged. Or hurt, rather. Oh, and the guy ended up getting Riss a letter to give to Titania. He went for a walk around the yard. And the guy came up and said, "Give this to the Red Trust Knight." Which, of course, could not be a good and or bad thing. Which I would imagine it would be a good thing. I mean, considering it's like a thank you letter probably from people of Chaldea. And it's actually a bad thing. And Titania's going off in a rush here for some reason, for some unknown reason. Never is going to catch up with us here. And Mist and Rolf, which is Ike's sister, Mist. Of course, we met her at the very, very beginning. And Rolf, who is actually Oscar and Boyd's brother. They've been taken by the bandits. Different bandits, not the same ones we beat, but of course different ones. And they were kidnappers, of course, as well, so... Actually, they are from the same branded group, because they want retribution from the Chaldea that they had to give up due to, like, defeating them. And Ike runs off in a head of steam. Ike's very hard-headed. So is Boyd, too. Better learn to think before you act, you moron. Of course they're fighting here again, because they're both rivals. I figured we'd find you like this. It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. just gonna kind of ignore Boyd here. I like the music change in this game. It's pretty good, actually. It's not too bad. So you came, did you? We seriously underestimate what we're capable of doing to you. He wants revenge on Titania for some reason. So they're waiting for Titania, of course, and they want revenge on her. And we'll see a bunch of bandits come out here. Bunch of them. Will definitely make you regret those words, man. Let's go. Alright. So this chapter then, we're doing a route. We have to defeat all of them, including their little leader back here. Now, on this difficulty, I believe the leader can actually move. So we want to be very careful when it comes to him. We got sword wielder here. Looks like an axe wielder. Sword. Axe. Mainly axes and swords for the most part. So Riss we want to keep out of trouble because he's very frail. Yeah, 0 defense, so he's very frail. You don't want to put him in front of anyone. My guy has an axe. So preferably what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to move Ike and Boyd out of the way, because we want to be the ones most of the time we want to be the ones attacking, not defending. Or, I'm sorry, we want to be the ones defending and not, well, right, attacking, not defending. So we're going to move them back preferably. But we have to move Oscar first out to this bandit right here. So he poses absolutely no threat to Oscar at all, which is great. Oscar's very close to leveling up. We're going to leave him right here because that restricts his movement a little bit. So since this guy can possibly move to attack around this range, and we have 3 people, only 2 spaces left, we're going to want to move Ike right here, not Boyd, because he's going to do more damage to Boyd than he will Ike. Move Ike right there. I'm going to move Boyd right. Oh, I didn't know there was a third spot back here. Oh well. I'm going to move Boyd right here. And there's a little shack back here. And here we see Rolf and Mist. Boys aren't supposed to cry. Just tell them not to cry for the most part. Okay, so I guess he still can attack. I thought we moved him out of range, but I guess not. And as I thought, they were going to come after Ike. And that's why I said I'm not the greatest at this game, because probably if this was hard, I probably would have lost Riss right there, possibly. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we took care of them. Where are we gonna move Boyd up? Well, not Boyd, Oscar. Because the bandit again has very bad accuracy. So we're gonna move Oscar up here. Actually, hang on a second. Okay, no, you know what? We're gonna move. I'm gonna go ahead and move Oscar right in front of Ike. Because he'll be out of the bandit's movement range, but inside the guy with the sword. So we're gonna go ahead and move Boyd up here so he's outside the range, and we're gonna move. Of course, we have to leave Ike right there, but we're gonna leave Riss still back here. And he got to hit twice. Awesome. And that was mainly because his speed is getting higher. That's why. That's why I put it on fixed. Yeah, speed's now 9, which again, speed affects how many times you can attack. And there's Titania. I think this guy had he only has a speed of 4. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have Boyd just... Well, we'll see what happens. This part of the game you can kind of mess around with it a bit. Yeah, you dodged it. Okay, we're going to heal him up then. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and heal Boyd up here. Stuff are very, very handy. Extremely handy. What does that guy have? Max? We're gonna go ahead and just let Titania take this one. Oh yes, another thing, terrain. Another thing I want to go over here. So terrain. If you're within these bushes, you'll see up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen where it says thicket. You'll also see where it says avoid defense, and I'm not sure what the other one stands for. I need new glasses, I can't really read it right now. But it's mainly avoiding defense is really what you need to pay attention to here. Especially avoid AVO. 10 means you have an increased chance, 10% chance to avoid an enemy's attack. So if you were to stay right here, for example, and an enemy were to come up and attack you, then you'd more than likely dodge it because you'd have an increased chance to dodge their attack. Well, that's mainly what that is. And terrain's different depending on which one you have. Right now we're mainly on plains, so it's not really going to do much. It's not going to affect us really in any negative way. Or necessarily benefit us either. Yeah, because you can see zeros across the screen up there. Okay. We're going to heal Ike up as well. I want to try to use Riss as much as you can, because he's frail and he's only level 4. So, and you only get 10 HP per healing, so you want to try to use him up a lot, but not too much. Because he only has a limited amount of heals that he can use it for. Okay, so preferably we don't really want to get Titania much more experience because she's not really going to gain much from this. So let's take a look and see how far they can move here. Looks like he's the one who can move the farthest. So we're going to go ahead and put Titania up here for good measure, but not put her into the movement range yet. Oh, well I guess that guy was able to attack her. Oh well. It doesn't bother me any. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move Ike then up into the movement so we can gain some more experience. Again, bandits are very terrible about hitting, or landing hits. Very, very inaccurate. Or at least these cyber bandits, which are just called bandits. You have 56% chance, not very high. Oh, another thing. I don't know why I didn't go over this earlier. Depending on what kind of item you have will depend on how much damage it does. So, for example, like, his sword is rank E, which is the lowest sword here. It has high durability, which you can use it 46 times, but low power. So, it has power of 5. Or, for example, his steel sword has power of 8. Only a hit of 75, though. This one has a hit of 90. And it weighs a lot more too, which is why I can't strike twice with it. Other than that, I mean, there's not really much in here. So this guy who has a sword, we're going to go ahead and move Boyd right here because he has the advantage. And see what happens from there. Boy gets level 4. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have Boyd finish this guy off. Again, poses really no threat to him. Or not Boyd, Oscar. I don't know why I'm thinking Boyd. Again, folks, it's pretty early in the morning where I am, so I apologize about that. I don't know if this guy's going to move or not. I don't want to move Ike up into him because he's pretty strong. I mean, he has a strength of 8, so we're not going to go ahead and move him up into it because I don't know if the bandit's going to move or not. We're going to go ahead and move Titania here, just in case he does decide to move. And then we'll see what happens here. Yeah, he is going to move. Okay. You're not fit to be called a human. May the blessing of the goddess be kept from you for all eternity. This can't be. I don't deserve to lose to sell swords like you. God. You get a bit more there, so... Oh, and you get a speed wing with this. Cool. Speed wing, of course, increases speed. when I was first playing this game, this chapter was actually pretty hard for me, believe it or not. So, but now I've played it for a while, it's not that difficult. What you did was a direct defiance of the orders I explicitly gave you. However, it all turned out is another issue altogether. Deputy Commander, I take full responsibility. The failure is mine. Accept our apologies. Oscar, so what am I supposed to do with you two? According to the bandit chief, they're in the shack back there. Uh-oh. Screaming. What's going on? Rolf is not very tough. I mean, he's a little boy, so I guess you would expect him to be kind of scary at this point. He's crying. I'll try. Start with the girl. Eek, no! Stop. Eat. So we're actually gonna all put down our weapons here. Believe it or not. We're here to save them, of course, so we want to do what he says. What's funny is his Boyd's axe and his axe sword makes the same noises when they hit the ground. It's kind of funny. But, so they're unarmed right now. And, of course, him being a bandit, he's just gonna kill him anyways. Or so we thought. And now he's dead suddenly. And Rolf kind of just fainted there. Can you hear me? There's no scratch on him. And it was actually an arrow that shot him, believe it or not. So an unknown guy here. Single arrow right between the eyes? Who else could make a shot like that? No one, that's who. That voice. Now we see two other members of the girl mercenaries. Don't you children owe me a little gratitude? Or owe me a little gratitude? I did just save your lives. Deputy Commander Shannon, ha, you're both so cruel. With this armor on, you know I can't run that fast. Shannon and Gatry. So Titanium went to go get them because he thought they might need backup. Which, of course, it's a good thing he did, because otherwise... Well, yeah, Rolf probably would have been dead. And possibly Mist too, but who knew? Who knows? In the end, I got to feather someone, so it was worth the rush. All I did was sweat. That was hard work. So that's fine. Really? Yep. Improving on your usuals and snobbing and nose running. You jerk eye, my nose does not run. Indeed. Indeed, what a day this has been. Exactly. Alright guys, well that does conclude part 3 here. Again, if you guys do like stuff like this, go ahead and give me a like there. Definitely give a like to the video. Any support that you guys give will definitely be appreciated on that. And so, I mean, if you are looking forward to part 3, comment what do you think is going to be next then for our guerrilla mercenaries here. And yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Take care.